Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who's booking, making purchases off the website, pledges to the Patreon, sending things to the P.O. Box, purchases off the wish list, and tipping the Clarista. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all so much. I do. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. All right, let's get to messages. Initially, the energy that I'm picking up on is... I don't know that it's you, but it could be an energy that you're moving through, okay? But there was a little bit of like victim mentality a little bit. Kind of, actually, more specifically, I'm hearing more so the, oh, woe is to me. So, and that's what makes me feel like it's probably not your energy. Yeah. Yeah. So let's dive in. Let's see what it is we need to know about this energy, why it's around, what's going on. If there's anything, there's cut the deck at this entity attachment here. Let's see. Some of you, they're saying if you're feeling this energy and it feels out of place, it's like, man, I'm usually don't feel like this, or man, like what's kind of going on. You may want to just cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. Okay, it could have been something that you picked up while you were out and about. Okay, but I have a feeling that a lot of this is actually I don't know, projected energy, if you will. Really, it may not even be projected. It just may be somebody is all up in your business. And because you are a super empath, you may be picking up on this, okay? It's almost like there may be something... For some reason, I feel like you may be experiencing something in which the divine may be showing you... maybe what somebody else is experiencing at this time. I don't know. But I feel like your energy, though, look at this. Look, okay, so I shuffled, pre-shuffled. We have new beginnings. Hello. Okay, so something about midsummer. All right. We have the Chariot. Amen. With the Hermit underneath that. Okay, we like that. All right. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Hello. But then we also have somebody's mad about that. Okay, they're mad. All right. Here's that mentally and emotionally unstable, that kind of victim mentality. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe they're mad about your pathway. I don't know. Anyways. I was picking up on this energy, and it's like, man, I know this is not, like my energy. I know that there's kind of a lot going on, as far as like astrologically and like, we're in eclipse season and things like that. So it can be a little bit heavier. I don't know what's going on, as far as like the solar weather, the Schumann resonance currently at this time, but that could also be in effect. But it was really more so, kind of, again, I pick up on this victim mentality. I can see it when I dread doing things around the house, when typically it's like, if I've got a sink full of dishes, I look at that in a way of like, hell yeah, we had food. You know what I mean? Like, and dishes to eat it off of, like, or, just whatever it is, right? So, yeah, it's, there's a certain mentality here that I'm picking up on. One that still very much feels victim, okay? Yeah, this person, I feel like, may be in some sort of despair. But, okay, let's start with the deck. Let's pick one and let's just start with it, shall we? Shall we? Yeah, so some of you, there are new beginnings coming, okay? We've been talking about this purification energy, so, do what you can to kind of assist the divine in purifying your energy at this time, right? Um, and it did say midsummer, okay? We are almost into spring. Midsummer doesn't necessarily have to be for everyone, okay? I feel like, yeah, they just said there's going to be a lot of things that bloom in the spring. You may see some of that already kind of happening. But, all right, let's do it. Yeah, it is very windy. And also, oh, hey, look, our cardinal friend's back. Hey, guy. How are you? I only see him lately when I'm sitting here. But it also looks really yellow outside. I always like that look. I don't know. It's a whole vibe. It'll definitely be a good day for, movies, snuggles, crafting, reading a book, that type of thing. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what we need to know. Okay, here's that Ten of Swords. Okay, and that's exactly that energy that I'm like picking up on. See all those hands kind of, poking at her head there? That's what that's honestly what the energy kind of feels like. So if you feel like you're kind of experiencing that, but underneath that we have the Temperance. So it does feel like this is coming to an end. You're closing out cycles, right? You may be closing out a cycle that allows, these people to be all up in your energy or something like that here. Or closing a cycle that allows the fact that these people are in your energy, or this person in particular is in your energy to bother you or to interfere, or I don't know, something like that. But Ten of Swords here. That also talks about like heavy betrayal. I do feel like, and we talk about this often, where it feels like somebody's trying to interfere with your stability, with your confidence, with your drive, with your will, with your passion, with your emotions, trying to bring things up, right? Working with the moon to do whatever, that type of stuff. So, but I honestly, I really just feel like there is like an energy of like, I feel like this message is to kind of like sweep out the like the clouds, or the confusion, or like to confirm for you that whatever this energy is, it's almost like, and I've picked up on this before too, where it's like, somebody keeps, getting in your energy, or interfering, and it's like a space of, it's not to say that you need to like quit working on yourself or quit healing or whatever it is, but it feels like somebody continues to project things so that you feel like there's some, that there's always, okay, so, I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this, right? And, if we talk about, the real ways of the universe, at least from my belief system, right? In which all of these people are actually just, they are also extensions of you, right? And your reality. So it's clear that you're moving through something. There's purpose to this, okay? But I kind of get the sense that maybe somebody has gone too far. But anyways, I'm going to try not to talk about that a whole lot here. Although it was kind of what brought me here right now, was to kind of, anyways. Okay, we have the Lovers, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Four of Wands, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Moon. Which is really good energy. There are some things that you don't necessarily see, right? Some things that are still kind of hidden. I think even, too, about yourself. There's, not like you're hiding things from others, but like things that you have yet to discover about yourself. I feel like that you could be in this space of, I definitely feel for a lot of you you're in a space of making a decision, right? Like, are you in this energy, this Ten of Swords, this like kind of, but again, that feels very much like it's, an illusion, right? When the reality is there's this, you have this Queen of Wands, this Four of Wands, or this King of Cups energy, or all the above, right? Like it's, Four of Wands talking about stability on your path, being on this journey, okay? Queen of Wands, very confident, very secure within herself, right? Very magical, very like attractive, right? King of Cups being very emotionally balanced, intelligent, those type of things. Nurturing, all of those things, right? I feel like for a lot of you, there's an energy of, making a decision. Yeah. Okay. And that decision is which is real, right? What is real? Because I just get this feeling that somebody is really trying to convince you that you're not in this energy that's very clearly here, right? It feels like there's like an outside energy or something like that really wants you to not recognize, not see how far you've come, and this could simply be, imposter syndrome. It could be as simple as that. But I just, I don't know. For all of you, it's going to be different, but I just get the feeling that there's somebody else that's got their nose in your business. And they may not even be projecting this onto you for some of you. It's just literally you are that sensitive that you are picking up on that energy, okay? And so it would be very important that you are keeping your space cleansed, keeping your energy cleansed, all those things, right? Up your protection, whatever you got to do, right? Because even if somebody is not, attacking you in that way, right? You are very sensitive. And but remember, we talked about in the beginning of the week, right? This week it seems like you are getting control of that. Sorry, so thirsty. Drink your water. Okay. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. What's funny is that, well, So Spirit is saying what's funny is that somebody, that there is somebody trying to interfere, and that they think that they will be able to interfere with the cycle that starts for you. Yeah. Dang. We have the Four of Wands out here twice. The Moon out here twice. The Lovers out here 2 times. Okay. All right. We have the King and the Queen of Cups. All right. Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's some sort of again, yeah, the Hermit, the Two of Swords, that again is a decision. It's talking to the moon. All right. I feel like naturally a lot of you probably have like a go-getter type of energy, right? Like you, with that Queen of Wands, it doesn't, gender doesn't, and it makes me feel like they're, I feel like there's somebody that's trying to, again, put you in a space of almost like being afraid, right? Choosing fear here. 9 of Swords. You know what? I feel like we don't really need to go a whole lot into this. Basically, what I feel like is somebody who struggles with gratitude in their own life. They struggle with being present. They struggle with taking accountability. They may struggle with going after what they want. This is somebody that is either projecting that onto you, or they are or they're all up in your business. And again, you're picking up on that energy here. Yeah, so this Hermit energy, the 10 of Swords here with the Temperance. Yeah. You know, this is looking at the situation from a different perspective. I feel like you do that often. I don't think this is something new. Some of you it might be new, but for a lot of you it's like, you know, the way that you perceive life, it's probably a lot different than a lot of people. Hmm. Yeah, here's that energy, mentally and emotionally unstable here. Look at this. We have jealousy and envy with animosity and love offer here. I get it. This is why I really quit doing readings, because we keep picking up on the same stuff. So I'm like, well, if I take some time off and do some other things, maybe I'll come back and it'll be different. No. It's not. So the same shit. No, I'm not complaining or anything. It's just, yeah. So, okay. I feel like there's two people that could see that, you know, down the road, right? Probably looking at your progression, looking at your growth, looking at your confidence, looking at your, you know, whatever, seeing that you are going to be, you know, single, sexy, and successful here, okay? And, you know, maybe there was going to be somebody else that, you know, we've got this rich guy here, which, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be, okay. This is also talking about a very, you know, emotionally and mentally unstable man that may be older than you, okay? That was very much, maybe they had some money, I don't know. Maybe they have money, I don't know. Because it feels kind of like all this is one energy here. But yeah, we have rich guy with the abuse with karmic masculine, okay? Some of you are moving through, and that could be this Ten of Swords energy, right? This betrayal that I feel like you are moving through, or this could be the person's energy that you're picking up on. Yeah, and I feel like I don't know what you're experiencing at this time. For me personally, it's it's like blank space in which I know that things are transitioning. Um, and I'm less drawn to older things or things, and but I'm still kind of not in a space where I'm super inspired to go towards anything new per se. It's like I'm just like, you know, purifying my energy, and it honestly it's kind of boring. If I'm being completely honest with you right now. Um if you are there's I feel like there's a space where, if you're feeling like that, some of you could be feeling a little bit discouraged, right? And you're just needing a little reminder that it are good things that are coming, okay? That you are just shifting and evolving, and and it's like, it's like, creating space for the new to come in. You know what I mean? Um, and you know, it's kind of, the divine is saying also too, it's like in these times, right, it can be very tempting to go back to what is comfortable, right? Like, filling your time with what is comfortable or what makes you, made you feel safe. But I feel like you're being encouraged to, kind of follow those new leads, the new inspiration when it shows up, or like the um you know um like that type of, yeah. So, just be mindful, right? Because in this space, there is, it's not like that you would necessarily go backwards, right? But you may kind of go through another small cycle or something like that. Just be mindful of your choices, right? Especially in this like kind of blank space where it's like, you know um I don't want to say that you're waiting on the divine, because I feel like, that if I feel like you've already had to have put in, an extensive amount of work, you know what I mean, on yourself and on other things or whatever. Yeah, this could very well be this energy that you're picking up on, though, a karmic masculine energy. I was honestly feeling more feminine in the beginning, but this person may be getting a lot of readings on you. Um, like invading your energy in that way. Or they're trying to do readings themselves on you. And if that's the case, I feel like your ancestors are probably misleading them. There was also somebody that was paid to make things not easy, right? To kind of rough things up, is what I heard. So somebody could have been paid to, maybe even try to physically hurt you. Um, and I hate to even like say these things, because I feel like if that's the case, this was in the past. I don't think that anything came of it. I mean, for all of you, it's going to be different, but I feel like ultimately somebody was paid to do whatever it was, whatever it took to keep you kind of in this energy, this Ten of Swords or this Nine of Swords energy, to keep you from, putting one foot in front of the other and moving forward here. I get the sense that there's a very hopeless person that wants you to feel that way. Absolutely, Grant. That reminds me of this thing I saw where somebody was like, how do you grow such a beautiful garden? And he says, I don't force anything. I just take away everything that prevents the growth. That's what I feel like this purification is that a lot of us are experiencing, is, purifying the thoughts, the beliefs, the habits, the, things like that prevent us from growing, and then allowing us to kind of, grow. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, but it seems like there's somebody that is like, and like I said, either they're in your business, they're getting readings done on you, they're watching you constantly, they're, or they're projecting some type of energy, you know, uh, something, simply because, they're envious of some sort of, basically your future. Your future looks great. Is what it feels like. Your future looks fantastic. And whoever this is, I don't know, they don't like that, I guess. So, lame. That's lame. You know what I mean? Super lame. Um, plus you owe a lot. Crap. Okay. Oh, shit. Now that can actually harm the garden, I would assume. Alright, so we have addictions. Interesting. Okay, we have new cycle. And we have, is it too late? Money and lots of money. Okay. There's that betrayal. Gosh. Fire sign might be significant. Yeah, patience is needed. All right. You manifested something here. We got betrayal. Baby mama. Okay, so that feminine energy, it could be, a child's mother that I was picking up on. I love your eyes and always looking for greener grass. Interesting. So, some of you, there was a baby's mother. Look, we have weeks. Okay, so things, they said things are going to start looking up in just a matter of weeks here. Okay. Yeah, and then I saw the 7 to 9, so that's like July to September. That might also be significant. That would be midsummer. You know, midsummer, that's months away, right? Like, I feel like something may shift and change within, you know, weeks here, okay? Yeah, you know, there could be a baby's mother, okay? Doesn't have to be, or a father. Um, that seems to always be looking for greener grass here. Okay, they could have done a lot of betrayal, maybe have some addictions. Okay, somebody may be wanting to come back around and be like, is it too late? This could also be if you're feminine energy. Okay, this could also be somebody that is trying to, you know, maybe they're aware of somebody that is or maybe they're just, I don't know, they're mentally and emotionally unstable, so maybe they just assume, I don't know, this could be somebody that's all up in your business, right? Somebody's the mother of somebody's child here, okay? Just all up in your shiz, okay? Yeah, look, we have kids. Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah, but you're starting a new cycle here that is it's going to be very fruitful. Okay, you know, obviously money isn't everything, but a lot of you are. They're telling me that you're actually you've been going through a process of detaching um, from money, and that makes sense because when you detach from something, it typically flows to you. Um, Much easier than if you were holding on to it, attached to it, you know? Yeah, but you're starting a new cycle. So, you know, and I feel like we start new cycles all the time. Every month we start new cycles with the new moon, right? Like, but this feels like a significant new cycle, okay? It feels like a big change. It feels like, you know, literally it seems like. So that could be that like blank space or kind of like that you know, if you resonated with that of just this like in limbo or like, you know, kind of like in the waiting room or, you know, yeah, that type of energy here. Somebody loves your eyes though, whatever that is. Or this person, I don't know. That could just be a synchronicity. Like maybe this baby's mother told you that. Like if you're the father, right? Or, you know, maybe this karmic masculine. If you're a feminine, that was like their thing that they told you. Like I love your eyes. Like, you know, something like that. Okay, that could literally just be a synchronicity. Uh, but for a lot of you, you have great eyes. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so we have Mojo at the bottom of the deck with this. I cut the deck at the Ancient Memory, which is soul contracts. There's definitely an energy of like remembrance here. Spiritual inheritance. Yeah. So whatever this new cycle is, it feels like it's getting back to some, and I think I've said this a lot. I've you know where it's like getting back to some like roots, like yeah, they're saying like reclaiming some energy from a different lifetime possibly. Hmm. Yeah, you're being asked to trust right now, okay? Especially if you're in that space where I, kind of described earlier, kind of going through purification and things are kind of just, it seems like they're not moving, but, when in the springtime, right, oftentimes, not oftentimes, but, the as the ground thaws, right, the roots and things, they start kind of growing from underneath before we see anything come into, blooming above the ground. So that's kind of what this energy is giving me. It feels like there's something about, that kind of going on where, the roots are awakening and they're growing and they're, kind of doing whatever they do before you are going to see something, kind of in the physical here. Yeah. So we have pleasure, we have heart of the rose, we have passion, rebirth, abundance, and revel. It feels like a lot of playful energy. But there's also a level of like, I almost wanted to say like seriousness as well, but that feels like a, maybe a fear. I mean, obviously, it's important to take things seriously and stuff like that, but I feel like what I'm picking up on is an old belief around some sort of like hustle mentality. This could be coming up for some of you. Yeah, I feel like the new cycle that you're stepping into, this old one could have been very serious. It could have been very chaotic. It could have been very, and when I say serious, I mean like, I feel like there was a lot of fear. It feels like there was a lot of, kind of, it's like an energy of like losing sight of the fact that we're on a spinning rock in the middle of, this ginormous universe, right? Like that type of energy of like just being so in survival mode, you know? That maybe it's like maybe you missed, or you could have felt like, you missed out on smelling the flowers, right? Or, but it feels like this new energy is very soft energy, very playful, very like creative energy. It's like literally going from like one lifestyle to a completely new one. And that could be where like this in between is like really uncertain, right? Because if we're in survival for quite a long time, right? And then you come into this like, softer lifestyle. That can initially be very uncomfortable, right? Sometimes we want something very badly, and then when we get it, it can be very uncomfortable or very nerve-wracking, or like, okay, well, now what? You know, like that type of energy here. I feel like, though, you'll know what. You know what I mean? Like, there's, it's like, I feel like this is a big lesson too on trusting your intuition, right? Following your own guidance. I was in a meeting earlier, and there was this one woman, Pat, who was sharing, and I thought, wow, that was, I think we all kind of thought, but she was talking about, and basically she said this like profound thing, and it was like, and it's like, we all know it, but it like hit us, right? Like in that moment. And the profound thing was, the only voice that matters is your own. Where was I going with that? I don't know. Anyways, I needed to say that for somebody. But shout out to Pat. She was vulnerable and it was good. But anyways, yeah. A lot of you are stepping into this new cycle in which it's foreign territory. It's, some of you, maybe somebody's actually like moving to a different country. That's super dope. But it's, okay, yeah. So it's like, this energy where you're stepping into this new whatever, right? And it's, I don't know. I feel like I keep repeating myself. That might be significant as well. I feel like I'm on repeat, like a skipping record. And I think that might be significant also. There's something about like, the changing the song, right? Or turning the page, or that's what I feel like you're going through. You're experiencing at this time. And it can be very uncomfortable. And there's somebody else that's all up in your business. You know? So it's like this very sensitive time where you're kind of in this blank space, right? And, you can start to fill that space up. But there's this invasive energy that I feel like some of you have been picking up on. And I feel like this message is to let you know, don't fill that space, this blank space, with these, with the old habits, or with the old, because simply out of, kind of uncertainty or the unknown. You know what I mean? Like, and keep your energy cleansed, because I'm telling you, this. And again, it's not like they can, spirits reminding me that it's kind of laughable that they think that they can, a hawk just flew by. that they can. Oh my gosh, Michael and I saw 11 hawks the other day. And so Zyla was at therapy and he and I were outside playing catch. And like at therapy, right? Like outside the building. And he was like, Mom, look at all those hawks. And we counted them and there was 11. Then we started playing catch again for a minute, and then we looked up and they just all had disappeared. It was crazy. It was like, whoa. But anyways, hawks might be significant. The number 11 might be significant. Playing catch might be significant. But yeah, this is what's going on though, right? It's like underneath the ground, you don't see all the roots kind of awakening and coming to life, right? Until you see what blooms on above ground, and it feels like you're in this space of you planted a lot of seeds, and it's like waiting to see what blooms, um but yeah, I feel like that's pretty much what they want to what wants to come across here is for this message is that if you're feeling this kind of old energy, right, make sure that it's not anything coming from within. I'll always encourage that. But I do feel like this is somebody that's just like lingering or trying to, right? Just like sitting in your energy or whatever it is. Getting readings on you, or, checking on your social media every 30 seconds, or thinking about you constantly, or, that type of thing here. And that can be, with that, kind of happening, right? And you're picking up on that energy, and then simultaneously you're kind of in this blank space, right? Don't allow this person's energy to influence your blank space, is what the message that's trying to get across here. Ace of Swords. Yeah, because this person is going through a tower, okay? They're feeling left out because you, I don't know, moved on from them, you outgrew them, I don't know, but they're feeling some type of way, and so they're all up in your business. But meanwhile, you're also this like super empath that's like in this, transitional time in your life. And so just make sure, I feel like I was brought here to help confirm, one, that you are going through a transition, that type of thing, and two, that this victim mentality is not your energy. Because I could tell, it's almost like I could feel like there was somebody, there's an energy that was like fearing of like, kind of, going backwards or something. I don't know. But anywho. Yeah, look. We have the Hangman with the Justice. This is what's happening, okay? This is where you are, okay? It's you know, it's good energy, but you're needing to be patient right now. You know? Enjoy it, right? If you can. If you're unable to enjoy this, like, you know, like I said, it's kind of boring, but, you know, and I'm looking for, you know, new inspiration and things like that, and trying, you know, different routines and things like that, but it's peaceful, right? If it causes anxiety, I would absolutely look at that. I would absolutely look at that, okay? So, anyways, that's the message. Dang, 57 minutes. All right, guys. I hope you are doing well. I hope this was helpful. Occupying your blank space. Good. Good, good, good. But anyways, all right, guys. Well, I love you very much. Ooh. I hate that feeling. I love you. I love you so much. How many times are we going to say that? I don't know. Have a great day.